Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Cultura Britânica, the biggest British English YouTube channel in Brazil. And this is a first for this channel. Actually, in the community tab on the YouTube page, I ask you what kind of different videos I should bring to you. And a good amount of you have said that I should bring more stories that I have lived, or stories in English, right? Especially some that I have lived or have suffered, which is pretty much the case of the video today. So every once in a while, I'll bring some stories, some interesting facts, not only about me, but some colleagues and friends and people that I find that are interesting to bring here and to tell some kind of funny or curious story. So before I tell you what it is, don't forget to give a like to this video, to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, to share with your friends and call them here to listen to this story, because it's something, it's very funny, at least to the other people. It wasn't funny for me at all, but it's something that we can learn with and come up with something good for everyone. All right, so let me start telling you that it was my first time in England. It was my first time abroad, the first time I left the country and went to another country to literally to travel for vacation or tourism. And as soon as we got the city we went to, I received some orientations that we have to behave in a certain way. I mean, we have to say yes please, no thank you, and to greet especially the cashiers and the people that are working on stores, etc. So saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, yeah, and yes please, no thank you. I said, okay, I'm fine with that. I was thinking, well, the year was 2012. I was already an English teacher, an English teaching coordinator. I was studying English for more than 20 years. I was fluent. I could speak to anyone, although my English today is much better than it was back then, but it's a conversation, a whole different conversation for another video. But I was confident. Yeah, pretty much I was saying I was confident. And we went to this store. It's a kind of pharmacy. I say kind of because it is a pharmacy, but it has much more beauty things and self-care things, and of course medications, but medications you don't need a prescription to. Yeah, like paracetamol or things like that. You don't need a prescription for that in the UK. And we went there to buy some products we just find there. Yeah, and then we like using. Yeah, of course they're legal. Yeah, but products that they're only found there. And okay, we went, and each of us, we were two, so each of us grabbed a basket. Yeah, a little basket to put all the things inside. We didn't go there to buy loads of things, just a few things, but we grabbed a basket anyway. So I put the few things I was looking for, and we prepared ourselves to pay for them. And okay, and I was told, you stay in this queue and I go to that queue so we can go faster. I said, okay, cool, nice, I can do it. But I've never talked to a native speaker before, only the relatives we have there, and they speak Portuguese too. So yeah, I still have this backup plan of saying any Portuguese words, and they're supposed to understand me. All right, but as soon as I got the cue, I said, okay, I can do it. I speak English for 20 years and I do all the stuff I do in Brazil. It'll be fine. And then it got to my turn. I went to the cashier and I said, hello, good afternoon. Yeah, and the young lady that was there, she looked at me and said, good afternoon, like a bad. And I panicked inside. Yeah, I'm very composed. Who knows me knows that I'm very composed. I rarely get panicked, so I didn't get panicked. I didn't show it actually. Inside of me, I was running around peeling off my hair or the rest of it. Then I said, okay, excuse me, can you repeat please? And she said, yeah, you're like a bag. Whoa, okay, I didn't understand as well. So what we're gonna do, let's try my luck. And I said, yes please. And she grabbed a bag, a plastic bag, open it and put all the stuff I bought inside. Then I could pay and left. But when I left, I was waiting for my companion to just reach me there, and I was thinking, all right, that freaking noise she just told me was, would you like a bag? And that moment changed my perspective into English, because we have this idea of what we learn in school is what we use out there. And believe me, it's not. They speak in a very, very different form. The English they speak on streets, it's like the Portuguese we speak on streets. Think with me. If we speak the Portuguese we learn in school on streets, it should be a different Portuguese, right? So why English should be the same? It's not. It's completely different. There are loads of expressions, of slangs, of combinations, and literally words being cut in half and saying differently. So that's the first lesson I got from this experience, is that people are not gonna speak to me like I learned in school. Remember I told you that my English now is much better than it was back then. And this was the main reason for that, because I literally learned new English from that moment on. I tried to pay more attention to how the people speak, I mean freely, yeah, and how the people pronounce the words, how the people connect the words, and started improving my English with that. And from that moment on, I really had a different level of English. So that was my story. That was, of course, it's funny because I didn't quite understand what that young lady said to me, which was quite nerve-wracking at the moment, but it was funny. It is funny until now, but it brought me to a conclusion that led me to another level of English. So I hope my experience have helped yours to improve your English, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.